Yes, good morning, Jambo Gina, Hakuna Matata, Elsa, and hello, Abarigani Chacha. And so when it comes to cultural experience or interpretation in our culture as Africans and traditions, I'm also typically Bantu African. I'm coming from the tribe here in Serengeti. Serengeti is my home. It's where I was born. And then I went to Arusha for some studies pertaining to wildlife management and wildlife tourism. So this is my home. In 1951, the British were here and they evacuated and removed the people of my ancestors from Serengeti because they established the Serengeti to the highest category to become the national park. And we appreciate them because right now we see the outcome of Serengeti, because Serengeti has been the best national park in Africa, the best national park in the world when it comes to matters of nature and wildlife conservation. So we thank them. We appreciate the British for establishing Serengeti in 1951 and removed the ancestors, the grandpas and other relatives of mine from here to the adjacent of Serengeti. So typically I'm African, and in Africa we're having the so-called Ubuntu. The tradition of Africa is centered to Ubuntu, U-B-U-N-T-U. Ubuntu is a conjugation from Bantu or Abantu. Abantu means humans, like you, Elsa and Gina, you are humans. We are humans. So Ubuntu is humanity. Mm-hmm. That means Africa, we love people from all over the world. And that's why during the era of colonialism, when the Europeans came to Africa, they were welcomed because we love guests, we love visitors, we love humans. Together with that, we're having different colors, but we see the image of humans in you guys, in them when they're coming. So our tradition, Africa, is centered to Ubuntu. That is love to humanity, love humans. You see that, Gina?
It's obvious.
Yeah. You had a question earlier this morning pertaining to our culture and tradition to Africa.
Yeah, the Maasai?
Yes.
I was told they can have multiple wives.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if that was your tradition as well in your tribe.
Thank you so much. I can say 99, if not 100% of all Africans, we are also practicing that kind of tradition or culture of marrying multiple wives. It's traditional. I also, Chacha, as a typical Bantu African, I'm also married to 3 wives, right? Mm-hmm. I'm married 3 wives. And I wish maybe at the end of this year, I'll be also adding another one because I've started proposing another one.
Oh.
Yeah. Before the end of 2 years to come, I'll be also adding another one to make it 5.
Wow.
I'm sure throughout my life, because now I'm in 40s, before I retire everything, I'm planning, I wish to have 10.
Do you have children with every wife?
Yes, I'm having 2, 3 now. I mean 6. So let me quickly, Gina, explain a little bit, because it seems like when I explain this polygamy tradition, people tend to, oh, why? Mm-hmm. In Africa, especially here in Tanzania, we're having 3 kinds of marriages. We're having traditional marriage, which I chose. We're having regional, which is Christianity and even Muslim, which I didn't choose. But also we're having a state kind of marriage, which you go to the area commissioner or you go to the state house, to the state person whom is given this authority to organize or to make this celebration and things like that. So I chose to be traditional. Mm-hmm. Why in Africa did we evolve? Because it's evolution. It doesn't come from the vacuum. It's evolution. Why did we evolve having multiple wives? Because it's our tradition, it's evolution. In Africa, we're having the big population of women compared to men.
Oh.
Let me ask you a question. When it comes to wars, especially during the era of warfares, who goes to the front side?
The men.
The men.
The men.
So the men were, during that time, during warfare era, men were killed a lot in wars. We lost a lot of men in warfares. And just ecological, I can say, or naturally, if you go to the labor ward today and ask the nurses, the midwives, how many boys and girls were delivered last night, they will tell you a lot of girls compared to boys. So it's evolution, it's nature.
Yeah.
If I go with only one wife, that means there will be many of women who will be going without having husbands. And we marrying multiple wives basing on the 3 pillars, the fundamental pillars, why we marrying multiple wives. First, we're not marrying many